And the way that it came to me with I love watching sci-fi and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of see it this way, that God has a secretly encoded message that he has embedded within you. That while he was forming you and fashioning you, he also kind of threw in some messages and coding there about what he wants to do with you. I look at me and my wife, and when we first met, one of the things we discovered about each other a couple of days later was that we both like to write. God brings across the path these two young people in their 20s. Well, it wasn't 20s. We were still teenagers at the time when we first met, 19 and 18. And we had no idea who we were meeting. We had no idea. I'm talking about the days that are fashioned for you. Even for my wife, she'll feel embarrassed for me to tell you guys all of this. But she was just trying to get out of Harrisburg, and some of you know what that's like, especially the young people, just trying to get out and follow the will of God. God, whatever it is that you want to do with my life, I want that. And so she didn't have the money to go to school. Did not have the money. And everywhere from counselors to family members that said, I don't have no money for you to go to school. But all she knew was that there's something more, is the way that she puts it. Here's my exhibit A today. There's something more. And so even without money, God still blessed her that one of her aunts paid for her air flight. One way. Wow, how do you leave? How do you get on an airplane, going to school? All you got is an acceptance letter. You have no financial aid, nothing except for, I want something more. I'm telling you a little bit about my wife, not to pump her up, but I'm talking about what God has planned for your life. One-way ticket, don't even know if you're going to be accepted once you get there. Wow, it still amazes me today that she did that. But the desperation for something more, there's got to be something more. There's got to be something more. I'm talking about the encoding that God puts in your spirit. And when you're just living everyday life and you're like, I'm born and raised here, went to Harrisburg High School and watching my family and friends, and this is the pattern that everybody takes. You know, you get a job and you work there for 35 years and then you retire and then you die. There's got to be something more. And I'd rather take a chance and pursue the more and fail at that than to just step in line with the assembly line and the normal and the routine and the safe. How many of you have found out that the encoding and the dream of God, it doesn't keep you in safety. It's not safe and secure. I can always predict the next step. No, you can't. Only thing you can trust is, God, I know you told me to do this. I know that I'm in your will. I'm trusting you. God, anybody ever been there? Lord, I don't even trust myself because I don't know what I'm doing. All I'm doing is trusting you. Why is this important? So that you don't give up. Don't give up.